See, that shouldn't be green, should it?
No.
No, it bubbled as well. That's a bit odd. It's Tom and Sam for Cultaholic with some wrestling. I hope I haven't broken my phone. Didn't think that through. It's okay. It's okay. I've only had it a couple of months.
God.
What a sad start.
These intros are getting weirder and weirder.
Tom's iPhone, leave the memories alone. Here is your wrestling news. Karrion Kross has commented on his WWE Raw booking. We have everything that we currently know about the first episode of AEW Rampage and an injured Raw star set to return to WWE TV next month. We'll tell you about who in a bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Just in case you were worried. Of course you weren't. Karrion Kross, we're worried about you, mate. Karrion Kross has had an interesting time on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I mean, Karrion Kross came up to Raw, is on an undefeated streak in NXT, and immediately loses. Now, if you've been under a rock, that's all you need to know. It caused a massive uproar. It caused a lot of conversations regarding NXT's status as a third brand versus developmental. The connection between WWE's universe and NXT's universe. We're supposed to treat any debuting NXT talent like we've never seen them before. If so, why is he coming out with the belt? You know, it just branched off and branched off and branched off. But the main vein running through it was, how dare they?
You ruined everything. Karrion Kross has kind of mentioned this and talked a little bit about this via the Twitter. He shared a clip from the Great American Bash back in July when he said there's 3 things that he thinks about every morning. Not to lose the NXT title, to headline WrestleMania, and to become WWE champion. He tweeted above it, I woke up every day like this for 4 years, and it got me to where I've been, and it's going to take me to where I know I can go. Stay tuned on all programs. I don't have roadblocks or ceilings, just speed bumps. And in the end, they always get run over. Hashtag TikTok, hourglass emoji, hashtag adapt, hashtag I'm Cross, I'm Karrion Kross. He didn't put that last one. I wish he did. So it's a kind of like it's very similar to the sort of stuff that Keith Lee would tweet during his first couple of weeks on Raw, kind of a trust the process type message.
This is the thing. It's a completely different creative team, and you know it's always going to lead to situations like this where we're not quite happy with X, Y, or Z. This, admittedly, was one of the more glaring instances of it, but at the same time, there's all the talk that Scarlett's coming up with him. We're going to have all of this stuff. That's all going to come through, and it's all going to kind of get back to normal. But he's just going to have to drop that title first and then step up full time to the main roster.
I'm optimistic. I'm born optimistic.
I think it's fair to say optimistic given the show he's on.
Exactly.
If he was on the other one, I think we'd be laughing.
Yeah, I think if he went over there, I think we'd have much more fun. But Monday Night Raw is it's its own beast at the moment. Meanwhile, on AEW, last night they gave us a little bit more detail on Rampage, their brand new 1-hour wrestling show. A 1-hour wrestling show. Oh, it's lovely.
It'll not be an hour for long.
Oh, no. 17 hours long. They gave us some more details on Rampage. The first one being live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on August the 13th. We would drag WWE through the coals for this.
Yes.
So, but it's Tony, so it's a great idea, mate.
Oh yeah, Tony.
Great idea, mate. It's a lot.
Literally, like
I've
mentioned it earlier.
I've heard it's like a grown man holding an apple.
Yeah, a grown man.
4-man commentary booth. Come on, for a 1-hour show. What are we thinking?
AEW Dark's commentary, though, it's more conversational. So it's weird. It depends how they approach it. Because if you've got 4 people trying to get in there, you know, like, and Snapdragon suplex, and then you've got 2 people arguing over face and heel dynamics, and somebody just being like, and this is his 4th win of 2021. And if you've got all that going on, it's going to be too much. But if it's kind of just chip in, chip out, or even kind of, you know, us 2 will take the lead on this one, and it kind of goes odd, even, and you kind of get a little bit of chat from the other 2 guys while the other 2 lead. They must have a plan for it, because they know that crowded commentary booths are something that people have been complaining about for years.
Yeah, so it's a big step to do it, or whether or not they take half an hour each. I don't know, whether Mark Henry does 20 minutes, Chris Jericho does 20 minutes, Taz does 20 minutes.
Maybe.
Excalibur leading all the way
I reckon it is, so long as they get the tone right, and so long as it's not too conversational to the point where it's kind of just glazing over and serving as almost a director's commentary track.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine, but at the same time, you know, it's going to be so easy to fall into that pitfall of what's your role? Well, I'm colour commentator, you're the face commentator, you're the heel commentator, I'm play-by-play.
There's a lot of people's stuff they're going to want to get in. Incidentally, I thought about this during the last news video we did because Tony Khan, after the Max Caster rap, has said he's going to start editing Dark and Dark Elevation.
Yes.
Do you think this will see an end to Taz's just half asleep, just going through the motions commentary that we all love?
As much as I love it, I think it does have to change. Unfortunately, not massively, just a little bit more on it. But at the same time, if it didn't change, I think we'd all just equally be as happy because it is brilliant.
Yeah, he calls commentary on Dark, does Taz, a bit like we would sat with people watching the wrestling and just kind of. Sometimes does he poke too much fun and take away from characters? Sometimes I think he does personally, but that's just me with my commentator's head on, going put the product over. Okay, so back to Rampage. So we know it's a 4-man booth. We can also reveal the first match for the first Rampage.
Okay. Yes. So the first match for Rampage was announced during Dynamite, and it's Britt Baker defending the AEW Women's Championship in her hometown against Red Velvet.
It's going to be a very pro Britt Baker Britsburg.
Yes,
I believe.
If this was WWE, she'd be dropping that belt.
It's alarmingly true. So Rampage won't be live every single week. The first episode will be live from Britsburg, as will one prior to All Out September the 3rd. Now I believe the Chicago one will be live as well.
Yeah, the Chicago one prior to is it prior to All Out?
No, it's August the 20th.
August 20th.
So it's not like a before an event per se.
Okay.
But I seem to have read that one will be live too.
Okay. Well,
I think considering what may or may not happen at that show.
Oh yeah, in fact.
If it doesn't, then
the thing is,
in trouble.
I think it starts. There's a bit of a benefit to doing live or doing tape because obviously tape you can really trim it down, you can get it perfect, but live it just saves so much time.
Yeah,
it's just more man hours at once rather than more man hours or less man hours spread out or whatever. But it's kind of. I reckon they'll eventually go fully live with it.
Yeah, you reckon?
I think so, yeah, because anything can happen on live TV. There's always that allure, isn't there? But until I guess they hit the ground running and get everything kind of sorted out and work out all the kinks, it'll be mainly taped.
Let's head over to the world of New Japan of America. You got very happy yesterday. He's
back. To get a lot.
He's back
happy.
again.
I know he just swore very badly.
Oh! Did the camera hear it?
No. I stopped myself before I said it.
Well done,
It was
mate.
I said I saw this before and I am very happy. So yeah, New Japan have added Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tomohiro Ishii one for one to the lineup for August 16th New Japan Strong taping in California. Now New Japan Strong have also announced a series of tapings for Strong to be held in the US in September and October, and it will be taped on Saturday September 25th and Sunday September 26th in Garland, Texas, as well as Saturday October 16th and Sunday October 17th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now this is just a great thing for New Japan Strong to be doing. They really need, well, New Japan of America in general just need to be getting out there more, really establishing that name, because it's still more of a wrestling curiosity to most wrestling fans, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Like this, the wider audience of wrestling, it's kind of, they might have heard of New Japan, but this is a chance to really take that style to the masses and really put something out there on the US market that is going to get people invested in the Japanese talent, in the American talent, in all of the talent they have, and just kind of help build New Japan's ecosystem up that little bit more.
I think it's going to be one of those shows that we're going to, once they get the motor running properly on these shows.
The motor's already running. Tomohiro Ishii.
Once they get running in front of live crowds.
I'm the ace.
Obviously.
Go Ace.
Go Ace. Go Ace. Final one, talking of Ace, Natalya. Update on Natalya. She has been on Table Talk, Devon Dudley's podcast, and she's given us an update on how she's getting on. So she suffered an injury during a match on Raw. We weren't quite sure whether it was a work or a shoot.
Do you not see the angle of the leg?
It looked bad, but then it
looked bad. It was the wrong way.
Some legs bend that way.
A work or a shoot. It was out here.
Some legs bend that way. Sid Vicious's did. That was a work, right?
Yeah.
Natalya was on Table Talk, and she said, I'm 2 days away from running on the treadmill. So I'm very excited about that. I had screws and stuff drilled into my bone. Could still be a work. I probably have another week before I get my stitches out. I've got to let my bone heal a little bit, but probably in the next little bit, probably under a month. We'll see. Obviously, I still have to get doctor's clearance. So she's going to get back in almost record time.
Yeah, for how bad it looked, I remember us reporting the other day. Apparently, it was just kind of ligament injury and things like that, but not so severe that it would warrant months out. It was just kind of everything needed to be reset and things needed to be kind of locked in place, and then she'll be good to come back to the ring. But, hopefully it means she'll be back in, quick as F time so that they don't just strip Tamina and her of the titles in a kind of roundabout, brushed under the carpet fashion. Because it would be such a shame after, the work they've put in and really trying to establish them as a strong team. And I just want that nice thing for them. They've both been in the company so long, they bloody deserve it.
I feel like Natalya will come back from injury. They'll lose the titles on her first match. Tamina will batter her. To the moon. Tamina Moon.
The two of them, I reckon, that would make for a nice little feud, but I don't think the time's right.
Tamina headline Mania in Texas. Do it, you cowards. Tamania. There you go. You're welcome. Have it. Have it. It's yours. It's yours, WWE. There you go, Vince. Have it. You have kind eyes. Are you streaming today?
I am, yes. I am doing my edit stream where I'm making a sick GTA 5 stunt video. Now, I've already recorded all the stunts, like jumping off things, and I was a dog for a bit, ran around as a dog.
Amazing.
And we're going to put explosions on it, and we're going to make it like those really slick videos you see of people like drifting and stuff. So I'll be on twitch.tv/Cultaholic at 6 p.m. this evening. If you've ever wanted to see me edit, you can come and judge me for how messy this project's going to be. Because I am not going to be sticking to usual, conventions. It's going to be drag, drop, drag, drop, drag, drop.
Drag droppery at twitch.tv/Cultaholic a later today. Stay safe. Love you, bye.